volleyball, men's soccer, and swimming are all on campus this weekend facing some tough conference opponents.
We've got all that and more, plus some student-athlete guests here on Friday Follow-Up on Osprey Sports Network.
I'm Taylor Johnson.
And I'm Catherine Marsh.
It's a busy weekend for the Ospreys, but first let's see what happened during this week.
The women's golf team playing at the Pinehurst Challenge in North Carolina. The Ospreys placed 8th in the team standings with Lauren Coe and Mary Dawson earning top 20 finishes. For her performance, which included a school record 68 in the first round, Dawson was named the ASUN Conference Golfer of the Week.
In action on the road this weekend will be men and women's tennis. The women's team is in Fort Myers for the Bedford Cup, which will be played today through Sunday, while the men's team is currently in Gainesville at USTA-ITA Regionals, which will run through Monday.
Women's soccer is also on the road facing conference foes Kennesaw State on Friday at 2 and USC Upstate on Sunday at 1. The Ospreys currently sit in 4th place in the conference standing and look to keep pace for a playoff spot. Wrapping up our preview of the weekend is cross country. Both teams are closing their regular season with the Crimson Classic in Tuscaloosa, Alabama this afternoon.
Starting off our preview of events at home is volleyball.
The Ospreys will host FGCU tonight at 7 and will host Stetson on Saturday at 5 in ASUN play at the UNF Arena. Both matches will be available on ESPN3.
We welcome Morgan Van ALSTINE to the show today to talk about the team. So your team's halfway through conference play. What are some keys to success?
We've really been trying to minimize our errors while we're playing. We're taking 1 point at a time rather than looking at the big picture and trying to finish the game. And also, our serving and passing game has been huge for us. So we're just trying to keep that up during practice.
So with 2 conference matches this weekend, how does the team stay focused and keep pace in the standings?
We've been working really hard in practice, making sure we're watching film to know how the other opponent plays, and just focusing on our technique and our side of the court.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Morgan. Up next, we have swimming, who will be hosting their 3rd meet this weekend.
The Ospreys take on FGCU in a dual meet of CCSA teams this Saturday at 1 at Episcopal High School in Jacksonville.
Joining the show from the swim team is MARINDA Kitchen. So MARINDA, it's still early in the season, but you guys have your last home meet this Saturday. How are you feeling about the season so far after the first 2 meets?
The season has gone really well. I'm ecstatic about our team and how we've improved so far, and it's only been a couple months through the season. Our freshman girls are doing so well along with the sophomores and juniors. Our seniors are doing fantastic, and we're just all encouraging each other, and I can see us doing very well throughout the season and into conference.
That's awesome. So are there any specific things you feel you've done well or you need to improve on for the season?
A few things that I should improve on are maybe some technique stuff, but working hard in the pool, in and out of the pool, and in academics, that's really key to a successful career in swimming, so that's what I'm working on and focusing on throughout the season.
Awesome. Well, thanks, MARINDA.
Thanks.
So wrapping up our show, we have men's soccer, who's hosting conference play this Saturday night.
The Ospreys take on Stetson at 7 p.m. at Hodges Stadium. This match will also be Coaches versus Cancer Night, with donations going towards breast cancer prevention.
We welcome Casey CARONIS back to the show. So Casey, with 3 conference games remaining, what's the key to success in conference play?
Well, so far, Taylor, our coaches have been able to teach old dog new tricks. We've also been able to come together as a unit and play together, and that's led us to victories so far. Also, their team morale's up because the coaches bought us new jerseys this year, and the white on white looks very good. And if you look good, you feel good, and if you feel good, you're going to play good.
Definitely. So what do you think it'll take to not only secure a playoff spot, but to host a first-round tournament game?
Well, the first thing is I'm going to have to keep growing my beard out, as there's been something magical about that all season. Second is we're going to have to keep winning and allow us to take first in the conference.
Well, thanks for joining us, Casey. From all of us at Osprey Sports Network, I'm Taylor Johnson.
I'm Catherine Marsh.
And I'm Casey CARONIS.
Have a great weekend and go
Go
Ospreys!
Ospreys!
Woo!